either. And my thoughts are the Zenith shot really well. I was very impressed with it. Shot just as soft as the PTR did. What do you think, Dylan? Are you impressed with the purchase?
I'm impressed. I was a little worried at first because I've seen videos on YouTube where it struggled with rounds, but every round I've thrown from 115 to
165 was the highest we went up on the gun
and
today.
it shot at all, nothing, so I'm happy I didn't get it.
That was the one thing I was worried about. We even ran some hollow points, some self-defense stuff through it, and it ran just fine. We didn't put a ton of rounds through it today, probably 75 rounds today. Put through it a little bit suppressed and a little bit unsuppressed, and it ran just fine. PTR that I own, I've had this for a little over a year, and I've probably got probably almost 1,000 rounds through it, and it's ran just fine. There's only one problem I had, which was kind of just how the gun is set up, I guess. I have a super safety in the gun, so this pin that is holding part of the bolt catch, or sorry, the ejector in the PTR, that popped out, and so I just had to go to my nearest hardware store and pick up a new one, so spent another $1 to replace that piece. Other than that, it's running just great. And I guess the one reason I wanted to do a video on these is just, I believe PCCs are a great option for those that want to get into shooting, they want to shoot cheap, and they want to have a ton of fun. My most recent video was on top 5 platforms that I recommend to people. Number 6, or I guess the honorable mention, was a PCC, and that I really stand by that. I think a PCC is a great option for those people that are really into guns. Someone that wants to make this like his truck gun. He's always talking about how if you can get a foldable stock or a stock, so I think PCCs are a super great option for all defense, self-defense, all sorts of stuff like that. Do you have anything to add to the PCC that you've shot today?
No, it answered all the questions I've had. I was hesitant between a Strybog and an Mp5 clone, and I was happy I went with the Mp5 clone.
Yeah, we're calling these clones because their first are not an actual P5. They're not a full rated P5, but they get you pretty close. They scratch that itch of an MP5. Growing up, I always watched those videos. I still do. Still watch all those great videos of guys in the military or law enforcement running around with MP5s, and a lot of times it's set up a lot like how Dylan has his set up, the standard triangular handguard. Generally, they didn't have suppressors, kind of depended on the movie, but I think they really are just nostalgic. I think MP5 is just a really cool gun. The other neat part about them is there's a lot of aftermarket out there for the MP5 platform now. One of the things that I have, so I have a Lee Sporting lower on mine, so it's an all metal lower. The cool thing about this lower is it allows you to use air triggers. Most AR-15 triggers, there are some triggers that you can't use, and then AR-15 pistol grips, and then AR-15 safety selectors. In my PTR, I have the Lee Sporting lower with a super safety from DZ's Tactical. So super fun to use. Allows you to have a great time. You can really go out and just run it super quick. So that's the MP5. Dylan, you have anything to add?
Nothing else to add.